Hello YouTube, Pipe here. So today we are going to talk about tobaccos. As you know, my last video was about what tobaccos I smoked in 2014. It was not a long list, but it was a little bit detailed list. And I must say that apart from a few tobaccos, I thoroughly enjoyed the tobaccos which I got in 2014. So this video will talk about my top 5 tobaccos which I really love and which I can smoke on a regular basis. So without further ado, let's start with tobacco number 5. Tobacco number 5 is Ollie Golden Sliced. Ollie Golden Sliced, um, officially, it said Barrique is in it, but Ollie Golden Slice is straight Virginia Flake. I don't think so. There's Barrique in it anywhere. But yeah, Oleg tells us that there's Barrique in it. I don't think so. But very enjoyable, very simple, very straightforward Virginia Flake, and I'm sure that any experienced tobacco, you know, expert or a pipe smoker will tell you that it's a very nice uh, tobacco to smoke. Number 4, aged full Virginia flake. Aged full Virginia flake is basically uh, full Virginia flake which has been aged 2 years before packing, and it was specially made for Pipe Club of London. Very nice tobacco made by Samuel Gavith. Chunky flakes. It takes a little bit time. If you're folding and stuffing it, it takes a little bit of time to relight. But I prefer to smoke it fully rubbed because otherwise there are lots of relights, and I'm not that big of an expert in pipe smoking that I can keep the flake lit. But yeah, very enjoyable, very high flavored, medium strength for Virginia, full Virginia flake. If you love Virginias, you will love uh, Samuel Gavith full Virginia flake aged. Number 3 on the list is St. James flake. It's also a Samuel Gavith creation. It's a Virginia Perique blend, very balanced. The Perique is in total harmony of with Virginias, and you don't feel in any point of time you don't feel uh, overcome by the Perique in it, because Perique is supposed to be really strong and really bold tobacco uh, when it comes to strength and flavor. So 5 stars, and third position on my list for 2014 is St. James Flake. Moving on, number 2 is Barron's Navy Flake. Once again, it's a Virginia Burley flake. It's a navy flake. Usually navy flakes have Latakia and Virginia in it, but this one has Virginia Burley, and McBaron has done a really good job in creating this tobacco. I thoroughly loved it. Blackberry, the aroma which they have used, the flavoring which they have used in this navy flake is blackberry, and I really enjoy it. You can It comes basically, the flake doesn't have to be air dried, or you don't have to wait to smoke it. It comes really ready. You can just take the flake out of the box and start smoking it. One flake for me, I use my Peterson Christmas pipe, especially for navy flake, and it's easily 90 minutes to 2 hours of really enjoyable smoking. I will highly recommend this uh, flake blend to anyone. If you are a veteran smoker and have still not touched it, because it's a navy flake which is also on the side of an aromatic, please go ahead and do it. The quality is really high. For new pipe smokers, if you really want to enjoy an aromatic without the goop in your pipe, please go ahead and get this one. In the US, it's not so expensive. It's under $10. In the UK, it's around £12. Uh, so you guys should. There's no reason not to try this one. Very recommended. I can smoke it daily if I have, if I have access to the larger amounts of this tobacco. I will smoke it daily. Okay, number one. Number one, which is the tobacco which is made by a very dear friend of mine, of GQ Tobaccos, Glen Quelch. The blend is Asquith Cake. Asquith Cake is the namesake blend for one of the pipe makers in the community, Chris Asquith, and it's a Virginia Perique blend, and it's a crumble cake. And Perique is really strong and dominant in this one. I think 20 per more, almost 20% of Perique in it. The Virginias are steamed, so it's not so harsh, and it does not uh, heat up your pipe. So you should really try it. I really loved it, and I think you should too. At least, my what I suggest to you guys is go for, in my list, go for at least Aswith Cake and McBarron Navy Flake. So guys, this is my top 5 tobaccos for 2014. Just to sum it up: number 5, Olegolan Sliced; number 4, Samuel Gavitt's Aged Full Virginia Flake; number 3, Samuel Gavitt's St. James Flake; number 2, McBarron Navy Flake; and number 1, GQ Tobacco's Asquith Cake, which is a crumble cake. The rest are flakes, and you can basically see that I am a big fan of flakes instead of ribbon cuts and other kind of tobaccos. There are two honorable mentions also in the list. The first one being Samuel Gavitt Fire Dance Flake. It's basically Samuel Gavitt's best brown flake with an aromatic casing, which is really enjoyable. Fruits, um, blackberry, raisins. It is ultimate. You will get full flavor of Virginia, and the room note will be awesome. People will like it. The second one being GQ Tobacco's Burr Cake. It's a burley barrique blend, very stout crumble cake. Really, even 2 ounces of it took me around 2 months to smoke. It is really enjoyable. I'm not going to give any spoilers to you guys about this blend, but you have to. If you wanted a third recommendation from me, from my list, it would be this blend, Berber cake, the Burley Puri cake from GQ Blends. Go try it. I hope you liked my list, and please, if you have any feedback, if you liked, if you have tried the tobacco in my list before, or if you are going to try it after watching this video, please let me know in the comments below. Until the next time, light up your world and light up your pipe. I'll see you soon.